Hey, how's it going guys? Gray here, and today we have got our finals game for the UPA Season 2. We're going up against my good friend Galladite and his Calgary Flamethrowers. He's looking to be back-to-back champions. We're looking to win UPA for the first time. We went out in the quarters last season, so we've gone a bit further this season. That was really like my end goal, was to try and at least reach the semi-finals, because I crashed out early last season. I definitely didn't play my best game there. Speaking of not playing my best game, this team has caused so much stress for me. I know he doesn't like it. He doesn't like his team. I don't like it either, because it has so many things that are really good against my team. And of course I have things that are good against it. So, like, I'm not going to say that the matchup isn't fairly even, because I think it is. But I have had a hell of a week. And in terms of building, I haven't had a whole lot of time. I've done it a little bit more rushed than I'd like. I kept changing sets, and it's bound to come back and haunt me in this game. But pessimism out of the way, hopefully we can pick up a win here. But before we get into this game, make sure to check out my opponent, Galladite. He is one of my best friends in the community, genuinely one of the nicest guys, fantastic battler, and makes great draft league content as well. So if you want to always subscribe to him, then make sure to go over and check out his channel. No doubt you would want to sub to him. He makes fantastic content. But also make sure to subscribe to all the coaches that competed in the UPA this season. We are fortunate enough to make it to the finals. But of course, not everyone could. But they are all fantastic coaches in their own right. So make sure to go check them all out. Subscribe to all of them, because they have been fantastic. And that's enough from here. So the team is extremely offensive with a Clefable. That is effectively what my team is. It's not going to be a long battle. This one is not going to be 40 minutes like my semi-final game was. I played very defensive in that one. This game, I am playing extremely offensive. I have like 3 setup mons, I think, on this team. And then we've got a Specs Keldeo, we've got a Scarf Victini, Nasty Plot Thundy, Dragon Dance Tyranitar, Swords Dance, Excadrill, and then, yeah, Clef being the last mon. Just as a blanket check to a few mons, so I don't get revenge swept. We do not see some things that gave me issues. Pangoro we don't see. We do see the Jirachi, we see the Scolipede. Aerodactyl I knew was going to be a bit of an issue for my team. I really hope it's not Banded, because Banded certainly hurts. Can I lead off with my... I don't even have my calcs up. Can I lead off with my Tyranitar and be okay? I think that's a little bit too early, maybe, for my Tyranitar. Keldeo is good. I think that his best lead, though, is always going to be Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl does punch a massive hole through my team. Yeah, I think my only way of really dealing with it, unfortunately, is my Clef, and Clef is also like my best way of dealing with the Scolipede. There's part of me that wishes I stayed to the same Torn set I had before, but here we are. A lead Aerodactyl would suck. I could lead off with Keldeo. Could lead Keldeo, which would force a dual Wing Beat, which means I could go Tyranitar. That's not an ideal situation. I could also lead off with Excadrill, and I think that's what I'm going to do. My switch-ins to Primarina don't necessarily exist. It's going to be a bit tough. I'm going to lock it in. Yeah, this is going to be... It's going to be a tough game. But good luck, have fun to my opponent. As you couldn't tell by me being unsure on my lead, I am so not confident in this game plan at all. There was a lot of changing, but there was so many things that like really gave me issues on this team. So he leads off with his Jirachi. I don't think he would have expected this to be my lead. There's part of me that wants to double into Keldeo, because if he's going to attack, it would be like an Aura Sphere. It also covers his switching into other things. This could be Shuckerberry. I could also just not over-predict. He doesn't know my set. The fact that I've led off with it definitely makes it seem like I am very willing to sack this first turn, so I don't think he's going to want to stay in. Soul's Dancing first turn, though, is too risky. It's so risky. I'm just going to click EQ. This goes for Drain Punch. That does a lot of damage. We'll see whether or not this is Shocker. It is Shocker. Okay. Not the ideal lead, but could also be worse. Definitely want to keep this around because it still does some work should I need it to. Victini doesn't let too much in. Keldeo doesn't either. I could just make the safe middle ground and go to you. I'm just going to go Victini. Definitely regretting having Poison Jab over Iron Head, because I don't have anything to hit the Aerodactyl. Yeah, he does just go for U-turn. Kind of should have expected that, but it's what it is. Not the ideal lead. Very rarely do we get the ideal lead against Galladite. I don't know what it is about this man. I can't seem to beat him. So I'm hoping this changes. Like I'll change it in this game, but it's gonna be tough. I think Aerodactyl. No, it's gonna be Goodra. That's fine. I wonder how much a Psyshock is doing to Goodra. I do wish I was weakness policy again now, but you know, shit happens. Victini. U-turn's not doing a whole lot of damage. Still going to click U-turn, go into Clef. Find out that he's not Scarf, that's to be expected. Only show my imported sets. So it looks like it's not physically defensive. I think I still go Clef. Whilst Clef is still around, I might as well make most of it. Just goes for Surf. Is this Specs? No. No way that's Specs. I don't believe he's staying in. So I'm going to click Teleport. He may well stay in. He could be Assault Vest and just stay in, but I haven't really run Teleport all season, so he might not expect it. And we know this is not Choice Scarf. And it probably had a good amount of bulk to be able to take on my... Let me just check real quick. It's Shaka. Yeah, so to have taken that little, he had to have been max HP. Does that mean my Keldeo can knock it out? Secret Sword does 55 to 65. That should be fine. It does let the Primarina in. That does let the Primarina in. Kind of sucks. I think it's my play regardless. Like, that certainly looks like it's in range. If it isn't, that would be extremely unfortunate. I still click Secret Sword. It's just my best play. By all means, this could be Jolly. He's going to withdraw. Goes into Allura. That's going to be the Primarina. You get to see how much this does. It's doing pretty reasonable damage. Lefties, it's not lefties. Can we get any information off of that real quick? It's not Specs. I think it knocks me out regardless if it's... so that definitely looked like at least max HP. I want to say that was fully Fizz Def. So if it's not got an investment, yeah, we got the investment. Victini is a risky play. But I do need to preserve other things. Next time Keldeo comes in, it kind of claims one. Yeah, this is... I'm spending a lot of time on these turns, but it's getting late, I'm getting tired, and I can't think through the game plan properly. So he just goes for Moonblast, okay. So that play was fine. I believe that play was fine, don't get a special attack drop, gets a special attack drop, unlucky. It's only seen U-turn. Because we're at -1, like, we aren't doing any damage to this whatsoever. But I, again, do not have a switch in, so I do kind of just want damage on this. Do I trade my Victini for this? I should be okay. Like, without the Spadef drop, would have felt much more comfortable with this, but it does just go into Gudra. Is it Sap Sipper? It is Sap Sipper. Regardless, I just still go Clef. Man, I wish I was still that weakness policy set. That would have been doing some damage right off the bat. Just gonna surf again. This time I'm just gonna Moonlight, get myself back up to full. I need this healthy, if I can. How much am I doing to Jirachi? Fire Blast is not really not really cutting it. I'm just going to go back into Victini. I basically have to constantly make the play. Like, he can by all means go for Iron Head here if he thinks I'm going to click Teleport. I'm pretty sure he will know I'm unaware. Actually, I think it's Teleport and Moonlight that are incompatible. It's not the ability. I think the ability is fine. I just need to get Tyranitar in at some point. I can get Tyranitar in to start wall breaking. We've got damage on Primarina. This isn't Scarf, so I think... Yeah, he does U-turn, that's a good play. I think if Aerodactyl comes in, I do just go for damage on it. Yeah, there's the arrow. Right, so how much am I doing to an Aerodactyl? And I just straight up don't switch into this thing, so Psyshock will do just over half. So whether or not I want to lose that. Again, I don't think this is doing a whole lot for me. If he's Scarfed himself, he's actually going to withdraw. And goes into Thick. Okay. I'm fine with this. Get a Psyshock off. That is respectable damage. I just go Clef. Get Clef once more. I'm weakening a lot of the things that deal with Keldeo. But for as long as he has... just click Surf again. For as long as he has the Aerodactyl in the back, I can't say win. Going to click teleport. He can go for whatever move he wants to go for here. I do expect him to stay in potentially on this time. No, okay. Whilst we're waiting on this, I'm very quickly going to check that Psyshock damage. Keldeo just comes back in. Again, click Secret Sword. Just looking at that health. I'm definitely hoping this kills. I'm hoping that I outspeed and he's not just like a speedy max HP Jirachi. I think I should be okay even if he is. But Keldeo is putting a lot of pressure on. And I believe it now 2-hit KOs the Primarina. So we're going to see, is this going to do enough? It does. Okay, awesome. Jirachi goes down. Keldeo again, every time it comes in it gets a kill. I want to know what that Dragon Dance, what that Aerodactyl set is. If it's Dragon Dance, it's less of a problem for me, but I certainly need to keep my health on Clef. And yeah, he knows I'm Specs, and I really struggle to switch into this. There's part of me that just wants to click a button, but at the same time, I know that's just a terrible idea. I don't believe it's Specs, so Clef probably can take it on fairly well. Do I want to go for that? I kind of just want to fire off another hit, but nah, it's not worth it. Yeah, I think again I'm going to go Victini. I know it's one less thing to deal with the Aerodactyl, but I don't mind too much the Aerodactyl being there, as long as I got my sand in the back. Gets the Spadef drop, special attack drop again. Very unfortunate. I think I just want to fire for Psyshock, so this thing can't come back in again. Or at least it would struggle to come back in again. It also hits the Goodra. Prim. Oh, he's got Aqua Jet. That's a nice spring. That is a nice spring. Okay, so at this point, I just want to bring in Fundy and click sub. No real reason to do anything else, I believe, at this point. Yes, he is going to withdraw. I still don't know the item on that. So he goes into Thick. How much am I doing? Focus Blast, I am not doing much at all. That's if it is... I still throw it off. I still go for it. Just get that little bit of extra chip. And then go into Clef. We are going to miss. That's unlucky. Goes for the Dragon Pulse. It's going to break my sub. And I can just go back into Clef. There's no reason to not do it, I think, at this point. His ways of dealing with Clef are slowly whittling down, but... Clefable, it's a Primarina. Okay, this is Rest. That's going to be a little bit annoying. At least I know it's not Assault Vest. Is it Resto Chesto? We didn't see an item, so yeah, Resto Chesto. I do want to keep this healthy. He doesn't necessarily have a Moonblast switch in at this point, so I think I'm happy to get one Moonblast off and then just start attacking. At some point I gotta start making some plays. He does go into the Scolipede. This is fine. I'm gonna Moonblast into Fire Blast. Because it should do enough. It does put me in a bit of a tough spot with my Clef if he does enough damage. He could also just double here. But if we get rid of Scolipede, then that's one less thing that can do things in the late game. Yeah, he is just going to Poison Jab. We are Keldeo, and as long as we hit this Fire Blast, we'll be in a good spot. It's not going to do much. Do we connect? Oh, it's just not our day, is it? It's just not our day. I mean, that is rough. That is certainly rough. I wish I went Flamethrower. I said in prep, I can't afford to miss. I mean, I can come back in afterwards. I think this is too important. Drill, I think, is less important. I think at this point now I need to set up with Tita. Effectively, that's just kind of how it is. I am still Shocker, so I can click. I can click Earthquake here. It could also be Superpower, which would absolutely knock me out here. Yeah, it's going to be Earthquake. Okay. Does this knock me out? I don't think it will. Just barely lived. Earthquake will do some good damage in return. I'm not sure if it will knock it out. Yeah, it does. Okay, so Scolipede's gone. Clef is at a reasonable amount of health, so if I can get in on the Goodra, I should be okay. But yeah, that would be much easier had attacks just hit. There's only one thing now that's stopping Keldeo, realistically, and that is the arrow. I mean, to be honest, Scolipede didn't stop Keldeo, but it would have outsped and done damage. We need to weaken Primarina. So he's going to go Prim. It's probably not worth me keeping this around now. You can just Aqua Jet pretty freely. He may predict this. He absolutely may predict it. Okay, he just goes Aqua Jet. Now, how aggressive do I want to be? He still needs this. He needs this way too much. Switching hard Clef is a decision, but I think he just always goes Goodra. If he makes the read here, then fair play to him. Okay, he does switch. Is it going to be the Goodra? It is going to be Goodra. I mean, a Sludge Wave at this point would probably knock me out. It's whether or not he has it. And I'm assuming he's got a Rest, Sleep Talk... Rest, Surf, Dragon Dance. Probably Fire move. He's going to withdraw. Just goes back out into the Primarina. Like I said, I need damage on this. Damage on this is vital. So yeah, I'm just gonna click Moonblast. As he's gonna Moonblast me. For the first time in this game, can you please not get a special attack drop? Thank you. We don't get one in return, but it is what it is. It looked like it did way too much damage for me to take another one. This is still really like crucial for this game, I think. If I can get it back in on Goodra, it can set up again. I think that you are kind of expendable at this point. Because you don't hit Goodra at all. So I am going to make the play into you. I think you're going to drop. That did look like it did a lot of damage, so I'm assuming it's just max special attack, which will almost definitely knock me out. Yeah, it just knocks me out. Since I know it's not Specs though, can I set up with Tyranitar here? Potentially. Yeah, I'm still going to make this play. Like, I think this is what he's saving his Hippo for. And if that's the case, I just want to get the most damage off I can with it. With this. He is going to withdraw. Right, so he shouldn't, unless he is like choice banned or something, he shouldn't knock me out. Gonna click Ice Punch. He's gonna be Sand Force, and this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. I think actually if he's just like Adamant, it will knock me out. But if he's Adamant, then I go into Drill after, and I claim a kill. That's looking Fizz Death. Perhaps not fully. Body Press. That will knock me out. That will certainly knock me out. I mean, I have to go into Keldeo at this point. Or do I? Nah, I threw. I don't think there's any way of me beating the Aerodactyl at this point. Because you certainly won't be doing enough damage because you're Sand Rush. Should have gone Sand Force, it may have done enough. I mean, I could go Keldeo. If you were Scarf Keldeo, there was a chance. I mean, my other play is just to go into Clef. I think I've got to go you. I think I'm running out of time as well. So, yeah. In all my preparations, didn't even think about Body Press. In all of my prep for this game, I still click Secret Sword. I think that's my best play. I mean, if he lives, and it's not, so I gotta go Surf. No, I've got no time to think at this point. Yeah, he can just go Surf. Aerodactyl comes in and it wins the game. Because my Clef's too low. Yeah, I should have just Ice Punched and then switched. In hindsight, that was the better play. But yeah, this game was always going to be tough. I knew this was going to be a really tough game because he had so many things that were actually really good against my team. Yeah, I'm trying to think of an end game where I don't lose, and I don't see one. Surf probably do too much damage at this point. I think it's still my play. I've still got to at least attempt to get this back up to full health. Yes, Thunderbolt, then okay, that's a good play. Just goes back into this. I still need to keep this healthy. It's the only possible way of me having any kind of way of winning this game. So yeah, I gotta attempt to heal it up. But he knows that's like my only way of winning. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. Just goes for Moonblast. No reason for him to go for anything else. Potentially it's in range of Secret Sword. That's what I'm going to hope for. Just going to go for it. At this point I don't have a choice. This is just my play. I just got to keep clicking the button. I have 19 seconds. I'm at least going to bring the differential down. He just needs to preserve this. If he keeps this alive, then he wins. But I've also wasted a lot of time in this game. So, like, very likely my time is just going to run out. If this goes down, I have a chance. Offensive. Yeah, that does enough. Secret Sword would kill an Aerodactyl, so I guess my way is banking on a dual wing beat miss. I think that is my endgame. It's banking on him missing. That's a terrible endgame to have, but we're going for it regardless. It's dual wing beat. He can X, yeah. Is that going to kill? I barely did. That was close. That nearly didn't knock me out. Now I just go Clef. I've got to click Moonlight, and then I've got to try my best to live the rest of these hits. I don't think I live a dual wing beat from here, but we're going to try anyway. I don't have the time to even click the buttons quick enough. Ah, he goes for Taunt. Okay, yeah, that's game. Unless he misses everything. It is going to be, yeah. There's no way I do enough. He does hit the dual wing beat. We would have actually lived that. If he wasn't Taunt, that's just fantastic prep on his part, in fairness. Would 2 Moonblasts have knocked it out? Nah, not at all. Oh, we get a special attack drop there. It's unfortunate it wasn't early. But yeah, good game to Galladite. Back-to-back UPA champion for him. Sucks to go down like this. But what can I say? I set up too early with Tyranitar. I didn't play Victini well. Yeah, a lot of the things that I could have done earlier in the game. It just be like that sometimes. Sometimes you don't play your best game, and yeah. Congratulations to Galladite. Again, like, he played that one fantastically. His prep was just generally, I think, better than mine. But yeah, good game. We had a chance. We had a chance with Clef. I think it definitely, like, maybe 1 or 2 special attack drops different in that game, and it could have been a different end game, but yeah, looking back, I just needed to always get damage off, just consistently get damage, and I failed to do that with Victini, which was one of the things that I needed to do that damage. I didn't get Keldeo in enough to force a sack, so though Keldeo put in a lot of work in that game, it didn't do as much as it possibly could have. But yeah, that's a rough loss in finals. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm just tired, and I don't deal with losses so well when I'm tired. But yeah, great game. Make sure to go check out Galladite's side of this battle, because he was down to like 20 seconds as well towards the end, so obviously he was having a lot of thought in this game as well as myself. I don't think there was any, like, outside of him missing, if he missed his dual wing beat there, then I think we did win, potentially. It would have been close. I don't... Yeah, it's hard to tell. We can only like theory him on at this point. It looked relatively bulky. Let me just have a quick look at Clef. 42 to 50, maybe not too much bulk, but yeah, it basically came down to that dual wing beat hitting or missing, and unfortunately it did hit. But I can't say unfortunately because I can't bank on Hax to win. Unfortunately, in that situation, Hax was my win con. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. Thank you to JB, Shay, and Dorian for letting me be part of this league for 2 seasons. We've come so close this season, so next season the target is to win. But we had a fantastic regular season, 7-3 plus 22. Won 3-0 back-to-back in playoffs. To go down to one of my best friends in the community, I am absolutely fine with that. As much as I sound kind of a little bit frustrated, it's more frustration at myself and how I played that game than anything else. But yeah, if you enjoyed the battle, please leave a like, subscribe. Who knows what's happening in the future with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Who knows what leagues are going to look like, but I'm sure there'll be more draft league content coming. Still at UPBA, still at UBL off season. CGC has only just started, and yeah, I'm currently playing in another league that I'm probably going to be uploading, like just the whole season in one. So don't know when that'll be, but yeah, good game to Galladite, and unfortunately not to be for this time. But did enjoy the battle, please leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. I'm pretty sure I've said it. I'm now repeating myself. I need to get to bed. Yeah, until the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.